Hello, Sagittarius. It is May 13th. I meant to get on here a lot earlier. I just don't know. I was just feeling like there was a block in my creativity lately, my inspiration, all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to get through it. It's like, try to get the urge to want to do this more. I'm hoping I get more inspired or something just inspires me to want to do more readings. Even when it was come to doing personal readings, I was doing that for a while, and even that, I was like, oh, it started overwhelming. Just my energy's been off maybe. So, if you're new to this channel, please help my channel out. It doesn't cost you anything to hit subscribe. It does really help me. Helps this channel. Maybe we get a little more active. Like I did that last video, and like even the views, I think there were only 7. I don't know. It's just shit like that. It makes it hard to get inspired to want to continue to do my time. So please like or comment. Helps get this videos out. It really does help me, and it inspires me to want to get on here more, because then I don't feel like I'm just wasting my time, I guess. I hope these readings help some people, the ones that do watch me religiously. Thank you, and thank you for the comments and the likes you guys give me. I really do appreciate it. So please, if you do watch this, please at least just hit a like or just a comment, even just something to help these videos get out. It really would mean a lot. Even if you want to say it didn't resonate, just say that. Something. Because maybe it'll get out to someone that it does. It's all about give and take, like I said. Just looking for more inspiration, I guess. So, and more feedback in this. Just doing these readings. But I'm going to try to kick it up and get on here more often. And try to get inspired. Maybe just get you guys to do more feedback if you can. So that it just helps. Even if you say hi, say where you're from. Anything. Okay. What do we have for Sagittarius? What is it today? I don't even know the date. I see, the 13th. Okay, May the 13th. So what do we have for Sag? What is the theme? Why does it look like this camera's so dirty, man? Watch, we'll turn it off. Oh, there we go. Looks a little cleaner. Probably for my cinnamon buns this morning. I made cinnamon buns yesterday, and I just had them all greased up. I'm probably playing on my phone. Okay, what do we have for Sag for the week of, all right, that count, the Fates reversed. One more. To be fair. So, open my hair self. Please help through this reading. God, please. All right, number 17. Fate, karma, acceptance, and that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life that you will have no control over. These conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why these events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in this Serenity Prayer. All right. So it is in reverse. I'm going to read the protection message. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to our great destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations. Surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe. And for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, be mindful of what you can and cannot change. Serenity will come to you. So maybe you're going through something painful, or someone is. Something happened. Okay, let's pull on that right now before I get into the other one. What is this? The fates. What does this mean? Why is this? What is going on with this card, Spirit? For Sagittarius. Could be dealing with Pisces. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio. Someone sending love to you, maybe. If it's not a water sign. Setbacks, possibly with a water sign. Maybe in love. Maybe someone's trying to be. What's this? Setbacks? Jesus. Yeah, you guys were in a fight. You couldn't see which way to go. You're coming out of that. You're coming out of some sort of conflict, of some sort of setbacks. Had you on, you're not sure which way to go. Why is King Cups here? Could be a Pisces. Telling you, listen to your intuition. Whoa! Maybe you're feeling insecure right now about it. Disappointed, rebel. Can be really anything. What is going on? What is this bad that could happen? Instincts. Listen to your instincts. Growth. Maybe you're leaving behind. You're following your intuition. You're off to abundance. Maybe you don't want to leave a water sign behind. Maybe there was some sort of shakeup. Maybe you're the good person. What I'm getting is maybe there's something going on, possibly with a Pisces or a water sign. Maybe you had a setback with them. You're coming out of some sort of conflict. You're not sure which way to go. It's telling you to listen to your instincts, because you will get growth. Maybe they're fighting with you and you're like, why? Why? What the fuck do you got here? The narcissist. Fucking narcissist card, man. So maybe you released it. Someone is too full of themselves. So maybe they're treating you like shit. It could be a water sign. I'm getting a heavy Pisces. Or you need to listen to your intuition. Maybe you're like, what the fuck's going on? Maybe then they have you feeling insecure, wondering what the fuck their problem is. Maybe they were really loving to you one minute and then weren't the next. And you're like, what the fuck? And they have you in confusion. They're trying to stop your growth. Yeah, maybe they're being very distant right now. So that's what narcissists do. They like to pull back and get you in your head. That's why this card is like this. They're in their head like, what the fuck's going on? What I'm getting is they're trying to throw you off your path right now. They do things, they hold back. So this message isn't going to be for everyone, but it's going to be for someone. And you have someone that used to show you love maybe or something. They have you feeling insecure. It's telling you to listen to your intuition. Maybe keep your distance from them. Maybe they're being distant. You need to listen to your instinct and follow your growth and abundance. Let this fall apart. Avoid conflict with them. Maybe they're some narcissists when they're doing their stupid shit. And they're always up in fucking people's business and being like, I'm going to vanish. They do this to put you in your head. What narcissists do is they feed on this kind of energy. They see someone that, they see, like, say you were dating a narcissist and they go for you. It's because they see something in you that they don't have of themselves. Like, whether it's confidence, because a lot of them are very low confidence. And anyway, they see something like your strength, your empathy, how loving you are. They don't have that. They don't have the same emotions as people. It sounds bad, but they don't. And so they go for you and they want to feed off that. And they're attracted to that. Those things that you have, they love empaths. They love people they can try to manipulate, but they see something strong in you. So they go for that, because they go for, like, if a narcissist go for you, you should be like, they don't go for people that aren't good. They go for something they really like, that are successful, but then they get there and they start feeling jealous. They want to because they feel inadequate. And what drew you to them is what they want to attack and take you down a notch now, because then they feel like they have the power. And it's a fucked game they play. And they go distant. They ghost you. They do that kind of shit. And the reason why they want to do that to you is to put you in your head. And they want to make you feel insecure. So it's telling you to keep your distance from someone. It's possibly a water sign. Or someone that's just, you need to listen to your intuition about some male. And avoid conflicts with them. It's fated right now. What did it say? It's difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. So that is the narcissist. They will fucking destroy empaths. It's the best. They go after, like the Saggy. It's in reverse, meaning you're feeling insecure, or you were before, if this isn't recent. And that's you. They got you out of your energy and insecure, jealous. And they do horrible things to you. But it's all sorts of abuse. So it's difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. That's you, Sag. You're the good person. Fate is a mystery. So it's like, why did this happen to me? Why did I have to deal with this? But it's a mystery. After all, we do what we do. Yet, what? Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life challenges, is how we rise up to our great destiny. So that narcissist came into your life to shake you up so you rise into your highest version of yourself and you learn self-love. Now, in one of those times, to be aware of your powerlessness to change, surrender to acceptance. So you need to accept what they did to you and why it shook you into a self-love journey. Act as if you believe that. The only thing you can do right now is you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, be mindful of what you can and cannot change. Serenity will come to you. So yeah, you can't change all this happened. It was fated. It's telling you. It was they came into your life as part of your growth. And it's going to help you learn a lot of lessons. And it's going to shake you into a self-discovery journey. And it's going to bring you to your abundance. So keep your distance from this person. Don't be in your head about it. Sometimes maybe they'll pop back up. That's what they like to do. They're like a fucking clinger. They never go away. And they'll pop back up. They'll have some sort of excuse. Or you won't see them for a long, long time. And fucking years sometimes. And then boom, you run into them. And now they're trying to weasel back in. Because that's what they do. They just don't go away. It's like a challenge for them. And then so that's all they do, is try to boost their ego because they have such a low self-worth. So let this go. Stay distant from one. You are on a path of growth. Listen to your instincts. You have 2 instinct cards here. Okay, to be fair, 38. Balance justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time, they strike a balance. You move from being from stasis? The fuck is stasis? To doing, from discovering, to loving, to letting go, to being again. What a weird way to talk. Life is a pendulum, swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth. I don't know if I said that right. Between doing and being. If you are not content of where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. Relationship message. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? So this part won't be for everyone. If you're in a relationship, listen to this. If not, cover your ears. Just kidding. Can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as a time for speaking, for understanding as well as to be understood. There's so much to be learned, and you'll learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in where there's mutual benefit. Each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. What? Okay. Okay. Now is the time for even exchanges. Justice will prevail, and you'll be treated accordingly. In your affairs, you'll be able to negotiate fair settlements, mutual gain. The gift is you and your partners and colleagues. This is also a good time to square your finances and take stock of how you're compensated for your work. This card signifies balance, justice, negotiations. So remember that all things must be fairly recompensated. Recompensed. Whatever. This is your truth, and so be it. So, justice will prevail. So I think there's something going on. Something's balancing out. Justice is being, maybe it's something to do with this narcissist. Maybe something's getting balanced out. Maybe they're about to get some karma. Balance, justice, and mutual benefit. Cause and effect. Life experiences, challenges are experienced and yet nourishing. See these life experiences that are challenging. That could be this narcissist. Or experiences that are nourishing. Yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being to doing so, discovering, to letting go. So that's what you went through. You learned and then you let go. Yeah, so it's talking about karma pretty much, and there's some sort of justice to be played here. I'm going to look into what this is going to say here, who it's about. What is this karma here? Holy shit, man. Yeah, you're going on a self-discovery. That's what I was saying in my other one. Look at Spirit's right behind you, and look at that big heart in the middle of its chest, and look at right behind Spirit. I noticed this owl. You gained wisdom from what you went through. And now you are growing as a person. Perfection. This is probably working on yourself, perfecting yourself. Your inner child. If you can look, there's like a person, but there's an inner person. You need to work on yourself. Self-discovery now. This is going to be your karma. Maybe you're balancing out. Maybe that's what this is, because I can see these scales. You're balancing your life out after going through this growth, and now you're off to some sort of growth. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, and the scales are going to be balancing out now. Look at this too. Remember how I just said this owl right here? Look at this one at the top of this person too. A fucking owl. So I'm noticing 2 owls now at the top. That is showing the wisdom you attained from this situation. They were a liar, someone sneaky. That's a narcissist. Someone's expecting, maybe they got someone pregnant, maybe you're expecting, or maybe you're just birthing something. Maybe it was just sexual chemistry reminiscing. Maybe they're reminiscing and you're like, no, I'm done. You cut the ties with intimacy. And that's all it was anyway. It was more just intimacy rather than, oh man, rather than something other than that. It was more just sexual, I guess. I'm going to pull on these cards. Bum, bum, bum. What else do we need to know about this? Like self-discovery, this liar over here. Pregnancy. Maybe they got someone pregnant. This is getting sorrow, loss, grief, depression. You're coming out of that. You're going to self-discovery. Pain. Apprehensive, cautious. Maybe they put you through a lot of pain. Pretending, mask. Exact. You saw through their mask. This would be why this liar's here. Right. Why is pregnancy here? That's got me fucking curious. Some of y'all pregnant? Why is pregnancy here? Coming out of your head about something. You're taking off. So I think you're just birthing a new idea is why pregnancy is here. Maybe some of you guys are pregnant. Maybe you were in your head before about it, but now you're getting strong. However, for some, if you aren't pregnant, because not everyone's going to be pregnant or a female, maybe you're birthing a new idea after dealing with a liar. So, and that's about to take off this idea, whatever you're creating. You're going to have financial, it's going to have abundance. Maybe that's why this abundance is here. This self-growth, this you're listening to your instincts, yeah. And then you're going to get new love. Or, yeah, someone's getting their karma. And that's where this balancing comes into place. To be fair, that's your justice. You are going to be birthing a new idea, a new life. You're taking off now. You used to be in your head like this. You're no longer in your head. You're taking off. You're strong now. You're going to be abundant. You're either loving yourself or new love is coming in, or maybe, and this is their karma. This liar's karma. This narcissist. It's all about the same fucking shit. You cut the cords for the sexual intimacy. And you're balancing out now. You saw through their mask. You went through some pain. But you're no longer grieving that. You're balancing out. You're working on your inner self. What else do we have for Sag? Holy frick. It's already 23 when I looked up. So that's what, 44? What else do we have for Sag? Leadership. I think you're taking leadership of your life. You have come into your own power. See? This is your fucking self-discovery, your growth, your abundance. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation. Be strong. This is strength again. Strong. Using the power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. Panther guidance. This is in reverse. It's time to release your passions. Live your dreams and begin a new chapter in your life. You're being encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. So maybe you're holding those passions in. It suits me. I've just been slacking on this. Which I said, I'm going to try to start kicking it up more. I just need more feedback. So please, like I said, it just helps me feel inspired. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. So maybe you're keeping these hidden passions in. Get rid of those fears. Show the world your real self. You are guided and protected. Maybe you feel like you're not. Maybe you have some fears still in there. You're scared to show the real you and bring out those passions again and birth those ideas. That's what I'm getting with this pregnancy, is you're birthing a new idea, doing new things. It's taking off. And this is going to be your karma, your justice. It's going to balance you out. You're going to be abundant. This liar, this whole situation was fated. This narcissist is what kicked you into this self-discovery. You planned to meet this narcissist in this lifetime. Fate. It was fated. You guys decided this before you came here. And that was what is going to kick you on this self-discovery journey and leadership of your life. And abundant. You need to listen to your instinct, though, and keep your distance with them. Maybe you're done fighting and you're just like, fuck this. They always keep me in my head. I'm out of here. And now you're on self-discovery. You're balancing out. You're birthing new ideas. Maybe you're not giving your energy. Maybe you're not hooking up with people, because when you do, you create a soul tie. It's telling you maybe don't fucking be sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry here. It's telling you maybe to just cut that out. Focus on yourself. Or maybe you did that with someone. You just took that back and you're like, nah, this is just you're using me and you're taking my energy. Because they do. They take your energy when you sleep with them. Okay. What do we have from the angels? I'll pull 2 more cards and then I'm going to cut this out of here. Oh, you are safe. But it's reversed. All is well. Well, if that's not confirmation. Archangel Jeremiel. I don't know how to say that. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. See? It's fated. With hidden blessings. This is your abundance. You will soon understand. You are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones at home. So maybe you need to pray to Archangel Michael because he was reversed. Ask for protection. Okay. I am going to pull from this one. I haven't used these ones in a while. I haven't used any of them in a while because I just haven't been getting inspiration to get it back on here, which I'll try to fucking get back into it. Nature spirits. Runner guides. So it says charity, retrieval. Where the fuck is this book? Ugh. 1 second. I moved all my decks back. Ugh. Where I put them out is the question. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course it's not in this book or in this the right thing. Why would I use that book? Damn it. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know where it is. Well, ignore those cards. I'm taking them back out. I'll pull from a different deck. Sorry to get your hopes up for that one, but I'm not looking at all those decks at this moment to look for a little book. Dun, 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 dun. It was saying something, what was it saying? Charity. So maybe you have to start giving, like clearing out clutter is what I'm getting. Give it to charity. Retrieval. And then, retrieval is, you can see they're getting something back. So when you get, it's all about give and take. So the more you give, the more spirit, you can see that, is giving back. Charity. You give something, you get it back. You can see her arms too. Like, it's weird that these came out together. She's giving. he's receiving. Give and take. That's you guys. Make sure you guys like and comment. I give, you give back. Just kidding. Just razzing you. Kinda. Alright. So, what else do we have for Saggy? One more. Oh. Happy ending. Reversed. That's not yet. Just kidding. $93. This card serves as confirmation that a very happy ending is around the corner. So this is reverse, so I don't know what that's. Even if it seems ludicrous and impossible at the present, a favorable outcome awaits you. Since you attract what you are, you bring yourself good fortune when you're happy. So maybe you've not been happy lately. So you've got to stay in high vibration. Stay positive. Maybe you've been negative lately and it's attracting more negative situations. You need to remain optimistic if you want this happy ending. Therefore, you will attract your positive outcomes sooner by being joyous now. This is by acting as if you want has already come to pass. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to focus on the majority of your attention on the outcome you desire rather than the outcome you fear. Since you attract what you think of the most, when you focus on your dreams, you make those dreams come true. Dismiss all logic and reason so that you see miracles beyond. And know that you live in a magical universe where it pays to believe and dream. See? So maybe you need to stay positive and your dreams. Don't focus on like, oh, that's not going to happen. Because then you will attract that. In order to improve your situation, you're being asked to adjust and harmonize with the cycles that are leading you towards a very happy ending. Be grateful. So maybe you have to start just being more in gratitude of where your life is right now and where you see it going. Just envision a happy. Don't dwell on what. Don't let your fears get in the way or your doubts. Because it will block your happy ending. You are moments away from the outcome you deserve. So it's telling you to stay in high vibration, gratitude, positive outlook. Keep focusing on the bigger picture where you want to be and believe that you will get there. Don't let fear and doubt block your dreams. All right, Saggy, that is what I have for you. Like I said, please interact with these videos. It helps get more viewers and it helps give me inspiration. I'll try to get on here more often. So... and give to you guys. Just please return the favor. Thank you. Bye, Saggy.